You are my sanctuary, my Mona Lisa. You always had my heart, even when we were young. You always eased my worry with just one look I found. So past the complication, it seemed so easy. We shared our old religion, the walls are crumbling down. There was no damn good reason for why we let love down. I'm on your inside now. You're in my lost now found. You make me get so high, I'll never touch the ground. Solitary, the one I lean on. I am so captivated by just the thought of you. Crazy for you, Madonna. We melt into each other's arms. I'll be your Romeo. Drink me your touch the ground. Could all the things that brought us down sanctuary, my Mona Lisa. You always had my heart, even when we were young.
Hey everybody, how you doing? It's Monday afternoon, and got happy hour going on here. It's all original day. Welcome for an afternoon show. This is odd for me, and especially that I probably just woke up about 20 minutes ago. I'm just kidding. All right, so today is a day of all original music, so you guys get to give me some songs that you might want to hear. What I figure on doing is I think I'm going to go, why not go down the list of the albums. I have Miller Place, My Street, and so many other unreleased songs still with a whole new EP ready to come out. Where Do the Heroes Go just came out recently. So it is officially happy hour, so the 420 happy hour. Peace. Peace and love. That's what I call these two things. God bless everybody. Salute. all originals today, so please don't request any cover songs. That's why I'm doing this on an off time on a Monday. So all original stuff. Enjoy. The weather's looking very sketchy, stormy, so I might take it out once the sun comes out after this and go outside and do an after thing like we normally do at the nighttime. But all right, I'm going to get started here. I'm going to go down the list. The Miller Place album. This is a song that was written after a divorce, which commonly happens in my life and Billy's apparently also. And it's just a song about obviously reflecting and, you know, getting back to a place where, you know, with me and the kids especially, where there was a time when it was just me and them, and I don't mean that against a woman or a relationship. I mean those snuggle times, those times before bed, the times that were good, the times that whatever. And the song also reflects some times that were not so good for a certain relationship. And this is a song about reflecting back to that, and this is called Days of Old. Smoke 'em if you got 'em, baby. It's 420.
If we tried a little harder, if we talked a little more, could we avoid this disaster? Can we get back to the days when we laughed, held each other, when it seemed so right just to call you my lover? Who's to blame when we're older? It's a long way back to the days of old. And if I was a better father, could I have done a little more? In the end, there's nothing better than going back to before, when we laughed, when we cuddled, when you were first and there weren't any others. Who's to blame when we're older? Can you take me back to the days of old? Can we get back to where we started? Should we just throw it away? Maybe we can say we're really all to blame when we're fighting for another day. When we laughed, we held each other, when it seemed so right just to call you my lover. Who's to blame when we're colder? When you take me back to the days of old, when we cuddled, when you were first and there weren't any others. Who's to blame when we're older? It's a long way back to the days of old, when I loved, when I lived my life just to call it my own. What's my name? Am I so gone? Can I just get back to the days of old?
Thank you much. That is Days of Old. Welcome to MON-DAZE. MON-DAZED. We should have called it MON-DAZED. No covers allowed today. All original stuff. All originals. All right, and everybody, it's great to see you guys out on an afternoon. What a beautiful turnout for an afternoon. Very, very happy to see you guys. And lots of stuff to cover. Going to hopefully get outside. And also today is a day of taking questions and talking about the birth of the songs and how they were written. And I am watching your comments. So you guys send, if you have a question or something, send it your way. I do have a set list of stuff I'm going to play. So all the requests that I see you putting up, I can promise you I'm going to do them. I'm going to do them all, God willing. I'm going to get through as many as possible. And all right, we're going to do something again now. This is off the Going in Order here. This is off of the Miller Place CD. And this is a tune that was wow. This is kind of the tune that started it all as far as the Miller Place album. It's not in order, but I remember getting a Pete Senorino from Delguidice and Kid Gloves back in the day told me, he goes, "Did you ever see the movie Contact with Jodie Foster?" He goes, "You'd love it. It's a real spiritual type of movie." So I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll take a watch. Well, I watched it, and at the time I was living in a little house in Patchogue. And I spent hours on the porch of that house writing. A bong to the left of me and a guitar to the right. And there I was stuck in the middle writing some really intense music, and it was an intense time to get it. And I remember I was very heavily influenced by the Beatles, of course, at that time. Also, Third Eye Blind had just came out. I remember all that. And the internet was just getting huge with just tons of things going on, and I was getting connected to that. So this song is a reflection of that, and this is one of my earliest releases. This was released, actually, and put to Atlantic Records, and Jason Flom from Atlantic Records had this and Yayo as a side B. And Randy Jackson was helping me out with the production of that, but it just so happened that right before we got the demo back to Jason Flom and Atlantic, we had issues, and a couple of real important artists got signed. Matchbox 20, Sugar Ray, they all got signed, and and our demo kind of got left in the lurch. But this was the tune. This is called Daydream.
Watching the day turn into night, wishing that she was by my side, pouring the wine, lighting the fire, drowning in all of my denial. I'm watching the day turn into day, telling myself that I'm okay, biding my time, going filling me up with information. I'm down on a daydream. Oh, I'm living on ice cream. Oh, I'm floating up Main Street, wasting away. I'm watching the day turn into day, telling myself TV. Oh, I'm floating up Main Street, wasting a while.
wasting away. That's how it's supposed to end. Little daydream for you. Off of the Miller Place album. And, all right. Hey, thanks for tuning in. Once again, guys, for anybody that did not get the notification, we did post this yesterday. I've been talking about it all week. This is a no-covers show, all originals. So I appreciate the faithful people that are actually sitting and listening. It is a happy hour. It's 4:20 happy hour. It's a little early for some people that are working and doing things. Actually doing jobs that we're not allowed to do anymore. But we could have called it MON-DAZE. MON-DAZE. So smoke them if you got them. Have a cocktail. Because let's face it, it's a long night. Go to bed early tonight. That's what I say. Thank you so much. Please share the episode. I appreciate it. Fun. We could do this maybe once a month or something, or as much as the demand is for it. All originals, taking requests. Question, why did I write Holy Water? Okay, here we go. Holy Water. This is also off the Miller Place album. It was redone on the My Street album. Holy Water is if you've noticed in any of my songs, there's lots of spiritual conflict that goes on, mainly between myself and the church, not between myself and God. Organized religion of any sorts and forcing people to, adhere to a certain doctrine based on a certain interpretation of a certain book that was written 80 million years ago. Is it amazing? Yes. Is the Bible great? Yes. The Quran, all these books, all these amazing books and the teachings of all these people have great stuff. But then humans take it and we make it law for people. We turn it around and that's what starts religion, and then greed gets involved and all that stuff. This was a me breaking away from organized religion song and me just kind of crying out and saying, are you still there, God, even though I'm not associating with people that I was associating with in the church that to me constantly judged, constantly, all I heard in the church was about fear of hell, and this is the church, the particular church I was raised in, lots of guilt, lots of all that stuff. And Holy Water is based out of that, because it's one of those tunes that was just like, God, am I disillusioned? Should I go back to believing that? I'm not feeling you. I need to feel you more. And it was kind of a sad, lonely spiritual time for me. And I think through this song, I dispelled a lot of that stuff, and then began on a course to completely go toward believing in the same God that I believe in, and the same faith that I believe in, but without the church and without the religion, the religious aspect. Spiritual aspect, yes, not religious. Holy Water. Lonely days have come again. Pages turn, my heart defends. My innocence has suffered loss. I'm a dying man out on this cross. Drown me in your holy water. Fill me with your holy fire. Let your love shine high above all my doubt. Come live, come love, come fight, come die. Lonely times are all I know. Something's just wrong inside, I just don't know. This fortune and fame is just a state of mind. Could be I'm spinning wheels and wasting time. Drown me in your holy water. Fill me with your Thank you much. Holy water. Holy Water Day. I'm trying to take the reverb off when I talk to you guys. Yeah, just a song of a prayer. I was a prayer to God, a desperate prayer. It was me writing a prayer. Thank you so much for that. Going down the list on the Miller Place album now. Well, I'll just kind of see what I see, and then I'll go with that. I can't wait to show you guys some new stuff too. Got lots of new stuff that working on this new EP. And you've heard a lot of the songs that are going to be on there. You haven't heard some bits and pieces maybe of some of the others. So I'm going to work down the list here. Let's go to My Street. Let's jump over to My Street for a second. Here's a little tune that is really my life story and why I got into music. And I wanted to create a vibe for people. I wanted to create a place, a nostalgic. It was really a nostalgic feel song from where I grew up. I grew up in a small town, and we lived on the south side of 25A. And if you guys know 25A and Miller Place, the south siders and north side were a little bit different. North side had a little more coin. South was not broke, but, a little less. So we had this little, it almost seemed like two separate towns within a town, but not in a conflict kind of way. So here's a little tune just talking about... I talk about my mother and I talk about my father. I talk about how I got into music. This is the whole story of it all. And the house is 156 Tyler Avenue in Miller Place if you ever want to go check it out. And my nephew still lives there now with his mom, Linda. And across the street was Billy Dwyer, and Billy Dwyer was the guy, man. He was the drummer of the town. He taught everybody. And he had this great band. John Burns was in the band, Joe Cassiano, Pat Burns, John Burns, my doctor, great guitar player, great friend. And I used to go by the basement window, and that's how this was all birthed. And I would hear them jam Zeppelin and everything else, and then I'd go across the street, and there was another drummer, and we called him Fat John because he was this monstrous guy, and he played drums, and he sang Immigrant Song from the drums with a microphone, and I would watch through his window until I got tossed out of there. And eventually... it all became this street, which I call My Street, which to me, everything existed on this street. We played wiffle ball down the block on that street. We played in an open field at 15th Street off of Tyler. Chris Marshak lived on Harrison. John Bedford lived on Radio, the Capellas, you name it. A lot of the people that were in my crew were back in that day. Everything happened on My Street. And this song just simulates that my whole town, to me, at some moments, really existed on My Street because we never crossed over 25A. So here it is. This is My Street. Here you go.
Mama never did no dancing. Daddy had no crystal ball. Just an old blue Pinto with an 8-track on the floor. Family never had much money. We never really had a care. At 14 I was living through an old nightmare. If you feel inclined and nostalgia's on your mind, mosey on down to a little old town on My Street. Josie sang Connie Francis, said she could have been a star. Total spinning in a circle on the kitchen floor. Freddie loved country music. They played it on the radio. Johnny liked Sabbath, Joey liked Man Alone. And if you feel inclined and nostalgia's on your mind, just sit right back and let me tell you a little place to go. And if you've got time. Just talk and drink some wine and mosey on down to a little old town on my street. Down to the Dwyer basement, sang a little highway star. Christmas time, I got a little red BG guitar. And never really took to schooling, no time for ABCs. Port wind Friday, every other night around in fees. If you feel inclined and nostalgia's on your mind, just sit right back and let me tell you a little place to go. And if you've got the time, just talk and drink some wine and mosey on down to a little old town on my street. If you've got the time, just soak and drink some wine and mosey on down to a little old town on my street.
Nothing like botching up a perfectly good ending. Okay, that was My Street, all original stuff here. It is the MON-DAZE 420 show. All originals, no covers allowed. Tap your toes, have a cocktail. Smoke them if you got them. God bless. Perfect. Perfect, see? It don't work. It's like a placebo right now. It's a Plawido. Oh, well. I'll have to find another method in a minute. Okay. All right, moving along here on the original stuff. Take you down. MON-DAZE master set list. All right, so, I mean, there's literally like a billion songs here. So any questions, let them on out. Loving Arms. There we go. I'm legal too, by the way. All right. Let's see here. Sachem class of 82 in the house. How you doing? Cindy Michaels wants Josie. Definitely going to get to Josie for sure. Right place, wrong time. Definitely coming up. Loving Arms, cool tune. Loving Arms is a song I opened the show with at the Nassau Coliseum for Billy. It was one of the original tunes that I had done. I might as well give it a whirl. All right, so this was here we go.
leave me now, don't step out of your cold into my loving. I'd be your savior, one who will take your heart made of stone into my loving arms. To my loving arms. Don't break me now, don't. Peace in a vision, out of your mold into my loving. I'm your solution, so lose your confusion. Break out of your mold into my loving. Into my loving. You take me into your loving arms. Into my loving into my loving. My heart, don't leave me now, step out of your mold into my loving. I'll be your savior, one who will take your heart made of stone into my loving arms.
Loving Arms. That is new. That is not on an EP yet. Going to be added to an EP for sure very soon. The next one, that'll be going on the next one. Don't want to give away all the tunes on there, but all right. So this is all new. It's the Monday 420 show, we like to call it here. And it's a happy hour show, and it's all originals. A lot of people always request original songs. They just want to hear the original stuff. A lot of people want to hear the cover stuff. I love to do both. Hey, you know, I think a show specifically for that is going to be good. So, Loving Arms, written for Christina, actually before we were together or got back together. And I think I went to pick up Colby from something, and that kind of sparked the interest in writing this song. Ended up getting together with somebody from Warner Brothers, from Warner. Went into the city and wrote some music, and with a producer there. So all good stuff. All right, let's continue on here. No covers allowed today. It is a Monday. Live on the Porch every Wednesday and Saturday night. That's what you get, a little of everything. All Wrong has been requested. So All Wrong would be very, very nice right now. Now, All Wrong, funny enough, was originally started writing it as I do sometimes, just about specifically like maybe just the two kids, the two girls, the two boys. This started as the two girls and ended up morphing into a song that really was more towards Samantha because of things that she was going through at the time. And so I'm going to do that right now. This is it's a coming-of-age song. And, you know, Sam used to love the Jersey Shore. She used to also love, when she was much younger, The Wizard of Oz, as did Victoria. So this is called All Wrong. Here we go.
Just a child of 15. She got eyes like the deepest sea. Far from the girl I used to know. Seemed like only just a minute ago I was tucking you in, saying our prayers. Brush the knots from your long brown hair. Felt so close in a one-bunk RV. Wizard of Oz is playing on a TV show. Me, all of the years seem like days. I'm calling out for sunshine, but I'm staring at the rain. And it's all wrong if I've been holding on too long. If it takes forever, get you right where you belong. It's all gone, all the innocence is lost. Every day's a treasure, and nothing lasts forever, don't you know? Growing up it all seems money grew on big dreams. Moving around from town to town, finding it hard just to settle down. Few more years then you start to see no more girl but a young lady, far from the girl she used to be. Jersey shorn out playing on a TV. Do what you need to do. I hope all the dreams you're chasing come running after you. And it's all wrong, I've been holding on too long. If it takes forever, get you right where you belong. It's all gone, all the innocence is lost. Every day's a treasure, nothing lasts forever, don't you know? When you're cold but feel alone, when the things you thought you'd know begin to crumble, when you're on the stormy sea, let it take you to your knees. Don't worry. All wrong, I've been holding on too long. Every day's a treasure, nothing lasts forever. I've been holding on too long. If it takes forever, get you right where you belong. It's all gone, all the innocence is lost. Every day's a treasure, nothing lasts forever. All wrong. If it takes forever, get you right where you belong. And it's all gone, say goodbye to all you know. Every day's a treasure, nothing lasts forever.
Thank you much. All wrong. We were trying to decide what that title was going to be back in the day, whether it was going to be All Wrong or Nothing Lasts Forever. Nothing Lasts Forever seemed pretty cliche, so we went with the opposite. Love you, Sammy. If you guys have noticed, Sam's been helping out on the Facebook page, so she's kind, and she's a tiger, so don't mess with her. She'll take you out. All right. It's MON-DAZE. And, all right. This sucker's dead. So much for the days. All right. Moving on, let's see what we got here. Romantic. I see romantic coming up. Romantic's a song of regret, and one of those after-the-fact songs where you just kind of think back, and I'd written this for Christina because after we had broken up, there was a time that when we were kind of dating, that we went out to a club, and I still say it's in Lake Grove. She thinks it's the Hamptons. I don't know. So the song was that there's a line in the song written about dancing and trying to be a dancer, and we had a great time that night. And then we broke up, and, you know, as things happen, the way they happen. And just a little song of thinking back. It seems to be one that everyone likes. It's off the Miller Place album. Don't forget, guys, the original stuff you can get online. Just Google. You'll find out where you can get it. I would like to tell you the right one, but it's always the wrong place that I send you to. So, hey. All right. And what do we got here? All right. So I'm going to do something. By the way, no negativity today. We're not talking about anything, okay? We're just gonna play some music. We're gonna chat about music. We're gonna get our head off of the shit that's going on right now. It's crazy out there, but again, I think that's what it's intended to be. So I'm gonna kind of try to stay away from that aspect of it. We're going to stay positive today, or we're going to just stay onto original songs. And all right, just check this out right here. Looking for some stuff here. So if anybody puts any angry stuff up, or we're staying away from all angry shit today. That's basically what I'm telling you. All right. So if you post anything angry, you're gone. I'm just telling you now. Anything angry, you're banned, and I'm going to do it myself right from the page. All right. God bless. And that's how we're going today. Let me get this volume down on here because that's not good for anybody. All right, moving on here. Moving on. Requests, taking requests. Sam is going to be coming down in October, so you could bet that she's going to be joining me on a bunch of Porch stuff when we get to do that. Somebody said, dedicate something to Maddie, who passed earlier today. I'm so sorry. That's a different kind of negative, by the way. When I say negative, I mean all the shit. But all right, we'll figure it out. But I will do a song from Maddie, and I'm not sure who Maddie was to you, so you know, we'll see. We'll see what happens. If you could tell me in some way the relation, then I can maybe do a more proper song. But moving on down the list, we're going to continue on the Miller Place CD. This was all right, it's an interesting song. My Uncle Gary, who is now a pastor in a church, has always had his battles back in the day with different things. Drugs being one of them, and I happened to spend a good couple of weeks with him when he was probably at his worst. And really nice to think back to those times. They were good times, you know, but those were the bad times. And I just sat and listened to everything he said, basically. This was the B-side of Daydream that got sent to Atlantic Records and was in a development deal with Atlantic. And just a very literal song as to what was going on at the time with my uncle and my relationship to him. And I took his words, basically, that he was saying to me about his life, and I kind of put them into lyric. So for my Uncle Gary, sending this out, and I'm glad he's still with us with all the stuff that he went through. I'm glad that he's still with us. So God bless. And the title of the song you guys may know from the movie Scarface. This is what he called it back in the day. So.
Me and my yayo, we fly far away from my woman's a drag. Think she's on the rack again. I'm on my way. Packed a bag, drove to LA, left my woman behind. Think she's doing fine, so I get high. I get high. Me and my yayo, we cry. Sit in Jones for a while, take a blast. I think I need a blast again. Roll up my sleeve, find a vein for my need. Lord, I feel so ashamed. Does Jesus know my name? So I get high. I get high. So very high. Me and my yayo get high, hear the train running through my parade, ruining my charade. Me and my yayo, we die getting high.
That's a song for all the people who have lost anyone to addiction. God bless. It's a crazy time for that also, sparked by lots of things. That is called Yayo. That's not the song I'm sending out to you, Maddie, because I have no idea what I kind of jumped from you to my Uncle Gary for that song. But I will take care of that. Here's something newer for you. Brand new single that just got released. Will be out by tomorrow, I believe, on platforms to buy. You guys have seen the video. So sending this out right now to all the heroes in the world. Little original music. And I really was thinking of my dad when I wrote this also on the line when it comes to St. Paddy's Day. There were so many crazy moments living at home in Miller Place, but there were few holidays throughout the year that actually would be something I would look forward to, St. Paddy's Day being one of them. And I just remember my dad would put me on his shoulders and we'd watch the parade, and we got to escape the home and escape the house for a good little season of time. And also at that time period, obviously, it was lots of, we had a wiffle ball yard set up in the backyard and also on the lot next to our house that we would play there. My brother Joe and I would often go to the sod farms, and we'd pretend professional wrestle. And I was Killer Khan and he was Superfly Snooker, and there was lots of memories on the south side there for me, and those were the good ones. And those heroes, those people in my life, and now I'm older and now I have children, and this was a song written, again, started as being written to the boys, to both the boys, and then took on shape more toward Colby, kind of like All Wrong did for Sam. And a song of hoping that we could be the same to the people in our lives and be heroes in our lives to our children and the people that look up to us, just like we had in our lives. And also to the people, obviously, in the world right now and everywhere. This goes out to you, all the heroes.
Hey there, son, let me talk to you. Let me tell you things that I need to teach you. May take some time, please bear with me. But maybe when I tell you, then you'd understand me a little more. Hey there, Daddy, you remember too Paddy's Day parade, Tyler Avenue, rocking on your shoulders to the sound of drums. Nearly 7 years old, but every ounce your son. Where do the good ones go? Where do the heroes go? Hey there, Johnny, you remember how we'd be playing wiffle ball till the sun went down. When you got older, then you went your way. But Johnny, nothing lasts forever but the things we say. Where did my hero go? Hey there, Joey, guess I never thanked you. When Johnny went away, there was always you. All of those years you were all I had. But people grow different, Joe, you understand. Thinking about Superfly Joe. Where do the heroes go? Hey there, Colby, let's get back to you. Hey, good looking, here's looking at you. A little Prince Deli with the golden curls. I want to wrap you in my arms through this crazy world. Though I wasn't there when you were born. Tried to forget it, but the hurt's so strong. The past is past and better left behind. When all that remains are the treasures we find. Hey there, son, are you mad at me? Has it ever crossed your mind that you're just like me? I wanna meet the man that you're gonna be. Leave out all the bad, take the best of me. So when your eyes grow old, you'll think of me at home. Where do the heroes go?
Where do the heroes go? Thank you so much. All originals. It's all original day. You get it? That's all we're doing today. No covers. It's been requested for me to do a show like this, so I'm going to do it. And I'm going to do it more. It's real nice to just be me doing me for a little bit. That sounded dirty, but it really, it's not what it was intended to be. You know what I'm saying? All right. Taking on new requests here, new Right Place coming up, man. Thank you, man. Bob Tomlinson in the house. Check that guy out, man. Love watching him. George, thank you so much, man. Yeah, makes me think of a lot of people. It's a tough song to get through, man. It really is. Thank you much. So lots of lyrics. This, by the way, you know, to add to a little here. It is 4:20 MON-DAZE, which means I may have to run to the other room to get something that I left in there for a second. But this is you know, I guess every writer has a notebook. Well, this is the notebook. As you can see, it's a mess. But this has everything that you guys are hearing and even haven't heard written in here. The original, these pages are like falling apart. But lyrics to pretty much everything in here. And I found so much stuff last night that I'm going to maybe throw out at you a little bit. And here are the actual lyrics to Where Do the Heroes Go? Me working on them. So, you know, I know you can't read them from there, but lots of crossed out lines and different things. Interesting stuff. All right, so a request for, as I've seen, I saw Mona Lisa be requested. You guys saw the video before, the full-on version of Mona Lisa. So this has been the new acoustic version that I've been doing lately, and I kind of like doing it this way. Mona Lisa, definitely a song obviously written about Christina and getting back together and the relationship. And as you could tell in a lot of the songs, Right Place, Wrong Time, Mona Lisa, there was a time period in our lives where it seemed like the world was just against us in general of even being together. And, you know, when you're young and all that stuff happens and, you know, do you make enough? Do you have enough? And all that. And that wasn't, you know, it wasn't from her. So, but we just had, we had forces beyond our control that seemed to be going against us at the time. So we always compared our story to a Romeo and Juliet kind of story where, you know, we loved each other, but at the time, families were at odds. The Montagues or whatever they are, right? I forget the story. But that's what Mona Lisa's about right here. And this was us basically coming back together and what I felt for her as soon as we got back together. Kevin James, thank you so much. A big shout out to Kevin. I love him so much. And he loved the song and he decided to do a full-on video. That's the video you saw in the beginning. I'm going to follow this with a couple more other ones like this. So here we go. Here's to recycling. You know what I'm saying? It's a good thing we recycled because it's all good now. So God bless. Mona Lisa, Christina.
You are my sanctuary, my Mona Lisa. You always had my heart, even when we were young. You always eased my world with just one look I found. So past the complication, it seemed so easy. We shared our old religion. The walls are crumbling down. There was no damn good reason for why we let love down. I'm on your inside now. You're in my lost now found. You make me get so on high and never touch the ground. You are my solitary, the one I lean on. I am so captivated by just the thought of you. Crazy for you, Madonna. We melt into each other's arms. I'll be your Romeo. Drink me your poison slow. I'm not afraid to fly. Don't let me touch the ground. Could all the things that brought us down turn into reasons to work out? Love has to die sometime. Ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh. You are a sanctuary, my Mona Lisa, baby. You are the solitary, I'm captivated, crazy. I'll be your Romeo. I'll drink your poison slow. You are my sanctuary, my Mona Lisa. You always had my heart, even when we were young.
That is the acoustic version of Mona Lisa. And you can get that on social media platforms. It's out right now. The official video on YouTube. It is all original MON-DAZE, and specifically. And thank you, Claudia. Thank you so much. Darlene, thank you. Cindy, thank you so much. Roberta, thank you very much. I appreciate it. And yes, Noah, how you doing, man? George, thank you very much, man. I played guitar first, Jeffrey. Actually, drums first. But as far as these two instruments, guitar was first. Ended up learning how to play piano for my youth group, my church youth group, because leading worship for the youth group didn't work out too well on a guitar. It seemed like I needed a little more, so I kind of took the guitar, walked over to the piano, found the notes, and that's how I became a piano player. So. Bass was, a major instrument of mine. So it was drums, then it was guitar and bass, piano next, back to bass a lot in the 90s. And piano then, of course, doing the Billy thing and doing the piano bar thing. It's piano bar. So it's kind of what it is. Classical music, I don't play classical music, Donna. No, I don't. I can listen to it and figure it out, but I'm really, it's not really my strong point. All right, so here's an ironic song. This is Haunted Holiday. This is something off of Miller Place. Gets requested a lot, and I take it up to here. And Haunted Holiday was just about what I was talking about before. You can kind of call it a prequel to Mona Lisa. This is a 20-year ago song of after we broke up. And there we go. Took her right away in my lonely imagination. Came back down to earth to find I'd lost my motivation. Everything I thought it was only just a lie. And another reason now why I should throw off my disguise. I feel like I've been on a spinning wheel since I took a haunted holiday. Took my bride and went away. I'll never be lost without you. Now that I found my way, never be lost and lonely since we took a haunted holiday. Took my bride away on a tropical vacation. Came back down to earth to find I'd lost my motivation. Every dream we're living for is only for a while. Everything that fades is temporal, so hold off to your time. And I feel like I've been on a spinning wheel since I took a haunted holiday. Took my bride and went away. I'll never be lost without you. Now that I found my way, never be lost and lonely since I took a haunted holiday. I'll never be lost without you. Now that we found our way, never be lost and lonely since I took a I'll never be lost without you. Now that I found my way, never be lost and lonely since I took a haunted holiday. That's Haunted Holiday. If you guys notice a similarity in chord changes through a lot of the Miller Place album, it was because I wanted to write an album like it was going to be my Abbey Road, so to speak. Or even if you want to talk about, not to compare it to that, but maybe The Wall. Whereas, Roger Waters uses a lot of the same chord changes, but just changes the melody on every different song. So I have a ton of melodies from that album, from the Miller Place album, that have very similar, same chord change, which is... That's got Daydream, that's got Holy Water, all the same chord changes, just different melodies, different vibes, slower, faster. So that's that one right there. Here's one that's requested an awful lot. And let me just tune this puppy up for you. All right.
would it have changed your mind? If I had been romantic, could I change your mind? Would it have been unkind to be there more? You know I never had the time, and I could find a reason why, if I could change your mind. Did I make you smile when I tried to be a dancer? Think I saw you smile. Please excuse my style. Sometimes I'm a bit frantic. Could you ease my mind? And I could find a reason why, if I could change your mind. And I may be older than you'd like, but can you sit and talk with me a while about your day, about your ways? Would it have been unkind if I had all the answers? Could I be so kind? Please excuse my style. Sometimes I'm a bit frantic. Could you ease my mind? I could find a reason why, if I could change your mind. I could change your mind. I could change your mind.
That is romantic. Thank you very much, guys. It's 420 Mondays. 420 Mondays. All right. And you got to give me 2 seconds, because in order to celebrate properly, everybody refill your drinks right now. Get what you got to get. I'm going to be 2 seconds. 2 minutes. How was that? How was that for quick? I'm putting you asleep. What do you need, a fast song, George? You need a faster song? All right, here we go. I'll give you something fast. I'll give you a couple of fast ones. Give you a little story before this. Ordinary Guy. This is Adam Forgione and I. We were in a band together called Miller Place years ago with Chris Marshak and Matt Marshak, and we used to just write tons of shit. And by the way, salute, happy hour, everybody. Salute. God bless. We used to write stuff together. He was I had a guitar thing that was that kind of like ZZ Top. He had a piano, and we left it dead. Me and Adam didn't talk for a long time, not for any bad reasons, just life. Adam went on to be a successful videographer and was doing his thing and kind of went away from music for a while. And when I did My Street, I was like, you know what? That was I got to do something with that. There's so many songs that have been done that way. You know, "Learn out the time, down the range," like that kind of LaGrange and that kind of thing. Well, many songs done that way. "Ordinary Guy" was just a song. I was getting so disgusted with people stereotyping. I hate stereotyping, obviously, of any kind. But stereotyping musicians is even the worst thing for me, because it's just assuming now that every musician is a womanizer, is this, is that. So this is a sarcastic song, basically, to all the people in the world, saying, "Well, I guess I'm not your ordinary musician. I'm not your ordinary guy then. I don't fall for all the things that most people fall for. I believe in being, a one-person person. I do believe in that. So a lot of misconceptions, and it was also inspired. The bridge was inspired by somebody who I just see doing the opposite, and I wanted to kind of strangle the life out of him, going, "You're giving us all a bad name. Stop doing what you're doing," kind of thing. And I'll never divulge that. So here I am now. I record the song in 2011, and in 2015, or I think it was 2014 or 15, I'm in London with Billy Joel, and Kevin James is doing his new sitcom, and he says, "We need a theme song. What do you got?" He calls me at 3 a.m, and 2 songs that I thought about giving were "No Place Like Home" as a theme song for a sitcom, or "Ordinary Guy," which I thought just the piano part in and of itself might have been enough to kind of, make it happen. So maybe about 40 minutes later, I sent him the video, and 40 minutes later he said, "Bro, that's the song." I wish we would have got syndication. It would have been great to be able to even hear the song more fully on the show, but Kevin is a great guy, and I'm just so grateful for him for calling me and using this. And this is "Ordinary Guy." That's what the lyrics are about. It's basically sarcasm toward the stereotyping world of musicians and being tired of that shit.
I don't want no ordinary feeling. I don't like no particular style. Tattoos or high heel shoes, I just ain't got no time for you. I am not your ordinary guy. I don't need no drug to help my feeling.
Well, maybe a little bit.
And I don't need no bling to breathe. Got 2 cents, that's fine for me. I'm not your ordinary guy. Ooh, do, 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 chances that you take. Just one more thing before I leave you. Just one little breeze before I fly. I don't know what I will do, but I can always just sing a tune. And I am not your ordinary guy. Ooh, do, 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 do. Don't want no ordinary feeling. Don't want no sweet perfume. Shake your finger, bust your move. Oh yeah. Don't want no sweet perfume. I just don't want more. Do, 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 do.
Yeah, man. Little ordinary guy for you. I never thought much of it as a song, to be honest with you. You know, if I'm talking about my own music, it's very easy to talk like this because I'm not offending anybody but me. I thought the song sucked as a whole. I didn't think it's not a really strong song from start to finish. It's just got a lot of fun parts. It's got a good beat. It's got a good rhythm. It has happy moments and it has happy parts, but I think from start to finish, not exactly my favorite. But look what ends up happening. The songs you think don't end up getting on a TV show. So that's how it works. Never judge your own stuff as harshly as I do. All right. And the other song, obviously, that I was going to do. For Kevin was going to be this one, and this is the, you know, you could tell everything I write is pretty literal, but No Place Like Home, it's called. This is going to be on the upcoming EP that's going to be coming out. It's never been released. Just the demo version is on YouTube, so it will be re-recorded probably. And but every reference in here, I mean, there was a time in my life where I was going to Aruba a lot, and that's a story for another song later that you haven't heard yet, called Aruba Nights, which I started writing in 2005 or 6 from the first trip I went there. But you know, this is all about being content in all situations. Somebody asked me the other day there was a funny questionnaire thing on Facebook, and it was you know, asking questions. What's the secret of whatever of my life or whatever. And it's it's like the Bible says, which is to be content in all situations. If you can be content, whether you're rich, you can be content when you have nothing. You know, I lived a lot of years with no money. Most of my life has been with no money. So I hope everybody understands that. I didn't come from anything. A lot of the songs that I wrote here about Christina and about the kids and my girls were all written in a trailer. We lived in a trailer in the middle of the woods on different people's properties. I mean, that's how it was for a long time, trying to stay being faithful to being a musician, because, you know, piano bar gigs and cover gigs only paid a certain amount of money, especially when you don't have your own business and you're whacking up the pie. So a lot of it was that. It was all that stuff. So No Place Like Home is about that, no matter where you are. And to me, I've always said this, there was nothing more amazing than the alone time with Christina and the kids, in a trailer, just in the woods. It didn't matter where it was. And I was alone even for a while in a trailer in the woods. And I got to be honest with you, we put like, you got to have a house, you got to have. Let me tell you something. The more simplistic your life becomes, to me, the more I feel better in my soul. And all this extra shit that's all around that we have to worry about, and bills and stressing and whatever, it takes away, I think, from what life is all about. And I think my daughters will attest to this, that some of the best times they can remember growing up were living in a trailer, literally, in a camper, a one-bunk RV. And we had great times in there. So No Place Like Home is about that. It's not about going to Aruba. It's not about the cars. It's not about the this. It's not about that. It's finding peace within yourself. It's finding peace within your soul and loving what you have, where you are, no matter where you are. That's the secret of contentment. And you have to kind of, we all at times need to be brought back to that. And I think that's what we're being brought back to right now, between not just what's going on now, which is the new thing for the month, the riots and all that stuff. And not to put that down, I'm just saying it an example, and also the virus. Everything has, I think is designed, man might have it designed a certain way to make it for something, whether it be politics or whether it be whatever, it doesn't really matter, It's what does the universe end up using it for? The universe ends up using it to better, and it's out there and giving us no option. Sometimes the universe has to go, you know what, you're all fucking lopsided, and we have to get people back to remembering what true life is about. And that's what No Place Like Home is about. It's all about that. It's just about being content where you are. You don't have to have the newest things. You don't have the greatest style. You don't have to have the song on the radio. You don't have to have a whatever. Just be content. Be happy where the hell you are. That's what this is about. Getting through this life and being good to each other and loving each other. That's what it's all about. And if we focused more on that, there wouldn't be all the shit that's going on right now. So more love. And, love trumps hate. So.
You don't have to be a heartbreak romancer. Spend your money, make your car go a little faster. Fly an airplane or Uber to Rome. Oh, it won't take long to find. You don't have to have an ass like Kim Kardashian. Be a runway queen or strut your latest fashion. In the mirror, find the person you love. Learn to love your life, 'cause there ain't no place like home. You don't have to have a picture-perfect family, raising on a student or some super athlete. Love each other, forgive every wrong, 'cause in forgiveness you will find there ain't no place like home. Do you remember 17? And are you where you dreamed you'd be? Has your life just passed you by? Not too late to find some wings and fly away. Oh, I just need to say, don't forget to fill your life with love and laughter. Just hug your children there, you're happy ever after. Live your life like there is no tomorrow. And on the day you die, you'll know there ain't no place like home. There ain't no place like home. Oh. Ain't no place like home. There ain't no place like home.
No place like home. Well, yeah, that was gonna be that was gonna go. That would have worked nice in a sitcom setting, possibly. But it is MON-DAZE, 420 happy hour. Everybody, salute. If you got them, smoke them. God bless. Let's just think about love in this world right now, and no negativity today. No bullshit. We're only playing music today. And if we're talking about love. That's it. Salute. Like I said the other night, I think we need to crop dust this all over the hot spots. No joke. It's not even a joke. Well, it's kind of, but not really. People focused more on things that calmed them down rather than riled them up, it really would help. Medication for the planet. Salute, everyone. God bless. All right, here's one off of my street, and had an idea to write a wedding song for Lone Star, a big country band at the time. I pictured this with a twang. I don't have a twang. The only twang I got is the Brooklyn twang. It's the not Brooklyn, Long Island twang. So I imagined somebody else eventually singing this song, but it was written to be a wedding song. A lot was learned from writing and recording this. It's one step at a time.
Here we are, both of us can make it on our own, but we choose to be together. Through the years, the love that you and I shared has grown, and it keeps on getting better. You're the only one who knows the way into my soul. You know me better than I know myself. Will you be the one to take my hand? Let me be the man that you long to understand. Let me be the one to dry your eyes. Let me love you till I die. I can't wait to make you mine. Would you take my name and walk it down the aisle? Baby, one step at a time. Through the tears, wondered if I'd ever find the one who could reach beyond my pain, find a reason deep inside. Try again, and now the time is right. Sharp. So I give to you my life. You're the one I choose. With you I never lose. You know me better than I know myself. Let me be the man Let me love you till I die. I can't wait to make you mine. Would you take my name and walk it down the aisle? Baby, one step at a time. Miles ahead we steam, like a train toward our dream, making fools of all of those who don't believe in a trend of sea is where I know we'll be, giving thanks to Christ alone for you and me. Will you be the one to take my hand? Let me be the man that you long to understand. Let me be the one to dry your eyes. Let me love you till I die. I can't wait to make you mine. Would you take my name and walk it down the aisle? Baby, one step at a time. Let me be the one to dry your eyes. Let me love you till I die. I can't wait to make you mine. Would you take my name and walk it down the aisle? Baby, one step at a time. God bless you, one step at a time. Hope everybody does that in their own lives. Take it one step at a time, trust me. You might get a great song out of it, but not the best result. If you can't laugh, what can you do? So it is 4:20 MON-DAZE. We'll see how well this goes. I don't want it to take away from the Live on the Porch show, but I love having concerts that are just dedicated to me being able to do stuff that I wrote. So thank you so much for tuning in. I mean, it means the world to me when you guys tune in all the time. But when you tune into an original show, where you're just listening to what I write and what my heart is and that kind of stuff, that's the stuff I would love to be doing for a living and love to be whatever. And I do what I got to do to make it happen. So the Wednesdays and the Saturdays, I love mixing in my influences. And that's what I call covers. I don't call them covers. I call them my influences. And then you put your own little taste on them. But to have a show like this where I get a bunch of people that are willing to really sit and listen to what I'm all about, I just can't thank you enough what that means to me. So thank you very much for tuning into something like this. I'll choke up because it's that important to my soul. So I really appreciate it. I really do. All right, so let's see what we got here. MON-DAZE set list. Okay, let's see what we got here. I'm thinking of maybe throwing in something now that maybe you guys haven't heard. And I might have to go to my notebook. Some unfinished symphonies. This is something written back way back in the day there, but I gotta find it now. I should have this stuff labeled. Of course I don't, because I'm a mess. You see what I'm saying? All right. Something early in the game. By the way, there's oh yeah,
Beauty Queen's a nice one. I'm gonna get to new bits. I got a bunch of new bits for the new EP, and I want you guys to maybe help select which one should maybe go on the new EP. I'm not all about albums anymore, and I'm not all about putting collections together anymore, because I think there are songs that just, each song needs its own amount of attention. You know what I mean? And I think albums back in the day, people had more patience to listen to an album. In this day and age, nobody fucking has the patience to listen anymore. They get through half a song, they're like, oh, it's pretty, now let's go on to the next. And we're all guilty of it at times, right? Because that's what's been built into us, right? But nowadays, it seems more fitting to put out singles. It seems like you put a single out, let it get its legs, let it get heard the way you want your song to be heard. All these writers, Billy has so many gems, album cuts, gems that are on his albums that could have been singles if they just got the same airtime. And so what I'm trying to do nowadays for my own stuff, it's nothing. I mean, you know, it's just trying to give each song enough life on its own to have a life of its own. Give it enough time to have a life of its own. So that's releasing singles as opposed to whatever. But I have 8,000 bits and pieces of, my God, and voice recordings forever of new stuff. And here's one of them. This is I have no words to it, I don't think. But let me see if I do have anything. I don't have anything for that. But here's the tune. This was written a long time ago. Just never released because I wrote a half-ass bridge for it. I don't believe in writing half-ass stuff. I like to finish stuff. Even if it takes 10 years to finish a song, I don't care. I just want it to be, it's got to work together. But this was an idea I had a long time ago. Reminded me of, it was probably like Bob Seger days and different things like that. But a healthy love song. When it's love, you always find the time. When it's love, you're always on my mind. When I am close to you, when I'm making love to you, but we can't find the time, I would wait a lifetime. When it's love, when it's love, it'll stand the test of time. When it's love, you're my reason, you're my right. When I am close to you, when I'm making love to you, we can't find the time, I would wait a lifetime, because it's love. Give you my heart, give you my soul, be with forever when we get old. Give me your life, give me your heart, baby, I love you. And when it's love, you always find the time. When it's love, you're my reason, you're my right.
If we can't find the time, I would wait a lifetime for our love. If we can't find the time, I would wait a lifetime. When it's love. Unfinished Symphonies. That is When It's Love. That's an old tune, something that was never released. It's MON-DAZE happy hour show. I know, I'm singing love songs. Why? Because I'm doing originals. And I'm a balladeer. I like to write ballads. So it's hard to call a show a happy hour. It's hard to call it a happy hour when you're a balladeer. But I'm a balladeer, and it is what it is. You're going to get some happy songs. The song is called When It's Love. About being patient and praying for a very long time and not settling. So that will, thank you very much. Lynn Jeff said release it. Okay, well, I appreciate that. Thank you. It's the kind of stuff that I need. I have tons of stuff, so there's all the songs you've heard, and there's tons of stuff that you have not heard. I'm interested in you hearing some of the stuff you have not heard. Because I need to know where this stuff should go and if I should even put it out. You know what I'm saying? All right, let me see. Did I erase the whole set list? Please don't even tell me I did. I probably did. Ridiculous. This is what I do. All right. Here's an interesting one. This is something new. You want to hear a bit of a brand new tune that might make it on the album. I don't even know how to sing this, let alone I'm gonna melodically screw it up because it's still in the brand new phases. I put a bunch of these songs together, sent them in to copyright just to have that, but they're still in the works. This is one that is seems like it's a little bit stingish. Well, that's at least what I was hearing in my head, and this is. You and me, this is called Fire Down Below. This is something brand new. The words were taken from here to there. I only got maybe one or two verses, maybe one verse that I might repeat. So here we go. You and me, who love unconditionally. Every move you make so seductively, deliberately driving me mad. One look at you could bring passion to its knees. Time to negotiate. I'm aching, can't fake it. The love that we're making be real. We got fire down below, a passion that won't let go, burning right down to my soul. There's fire down below, a passion that won't let go, feeling right down in my soul, won't let go. There's fire down below. You and me, we unconditionally. Every move you take so seductively, deliberately driving me mad. One look at you could bring passion to its knees. No time to negotiate. Making can't fake it. The loving we make can be real. There's fire down below, a passion that won't let go, burning right down to my soul. There's fire down below, a passion that won't take hold, burning right down to my soul. Passion I won't let go. There's fire down below. There's fire down below, a passion that won't let go, burning right down to my soul. Oh, there's fire down below.
Exclusive, something new, in the works, in the books, but not released. If you guys like it, let me know. Who knows, maybe I'll throw it down there. I wrote it on a guitar, though. I wrote it, to be honest, it's a classical guitar song. I don't think I did it justice by doing it that way. It should be. All on classical guitar, so picture it on that, you know.
You and me, love unconditionally. Every move you make so seductively.
That's a better chord.
Deliberately driving me mad. But look at you, could bring passion to its knees. No time to negotiate. Loving make.
Oh, that's the other part, yeah.
Could bring passion to its knees.
So that's Fire Down Below, but just know that it was originally on a classical guitar, so that's where the production's going to end up. Kind of Sting-esque. It's all new stuff, brand new stuff. So let me know if you like it. You like it? Let me know if you like it, and we'll continue to do. All right, tons of... thank you very much. Thanks, guys. Love it on the guitar, yeah. Guitar. It's a guitar tune. You can always tell a song that's written on the instrument. Eleanor, release it, please. I will try to do it, man. Fire Down Below. Thank you, Jackie. Thank you so much. I hear like a Alicia Keys kind of vibe, just where it just builds and builds, and I'm, so we'll see what happens. A little Sting sequel. I like that. I like it. I'm liking. Okay. All right. Let's do one that's. Let's do one also that's going to be on the next EP. I've been doing this on Live on the Porch. And once again, a little Christina music here. All right.
There you were, looking just right. It was so long ago, yet it feels like it could be tonight. Now here you stand, hand in my hand. It's been a long time coming, but I think that you could understand. 'Cause we were just the right place, oh, Would there ever be a right way to make everything alright? Or can we find a right way to make it alright? We can dance in the morning underneath the pale moonlight. There we were, dancing in the light, like a scene from a romance novel. We were great that night. But here we are, year after year, pretending that no one will notice what seems so clear. It was just the right place, always at the wrong time. Can we find a right way to make everything alright? Or can we find the right way to make it alright? We'll dance till the morning underneath the pale moonlight. There you are, looking just right. It's been a long time coming, still amazed we made it here alive. And here you are, sweet lover, my heart. The best is ahead, baby, let's give it a brand new start. It was just the right place, always at the wrong time. Can we find a right way to make everything alright? Or can we find the right way to make it alright? We can make love till the morning underneath the pale moonlight.
Right place, wrong time. All originals, no covers. It's MON-DAZE. Thanking you so much for your support, by the way. Really, can't thank you enough for tuning in on a day like this. Let's see what else we got here. I'm awesome at the Home Depot. You at the Home Depot? Who's at the Home Depot? My brother John said I'm even at the Home Depot. That's all right. Until the end, to Doreen Williams. Oh my God. All right. Until the end. I will definitely get to that song, I promise you. And I'm dedicating it now, and you're going to hear it later, Kevin. I'm just kind of in a flow, and that's going to take it somewhere else, and I want to save that because that's really important, man. I'm so sorry. My heart goes out to you, man. And I don't want to, discredit you in any way or do something that's not sensitive. So, Kevin, I promise. To Doreen, when Until the End gets played, it's to you, Doreen. Definitely we'll be doing it. Ralph said these particular songs be playing at the Grammy. Oh, well. Ralph, Grammys are Grammys, It is what it is. Listen, if you guys don't, you guys are doing everything you have to do. I love you guys. But what we really need is to promote this stuff. If anybody, listen, I'll just tell it like it is. If you want a song to go totally viral, get it on a soundtrack, get it in a movie, get it in something like that. anybody that's watching out of these 500 people, 600 people, knows somebody that could take a song, that might know somebody from Netflix or from whatever, send it on. That's how this stuff kind of gets to the Grammys or gets to the world even. And I'm not even looking at Grammys. I'm just looking maybe get it out to more people. So if you guys can help that in any way by sharing this episode and sharing these songs individually when they come out as much as possible and sharing them to people that might be important or in a place that could do something with them, that's how songs get placed. And that's how we kind of, it's not the old days where a radio station can break you, so to speak. I mean, I guess it's still possible. And if there's any radio people out there, well then, hell, if you like something, play it. Thank you. Just know that that's the way it goes. So just please share. Just share the hell out of it. And share the posts. It'd be cliche to say I'm not doing this for my health. Listen to me. I am doing it for my health. If I don't get to perform and I don't get to play music, and you guys make that happen, the size of the audience doesn't matter to me. The fact that all you people came out today to hear my stuff, I just want to thank you again and tell you how grateful I am to you. So please send the stuff out. Any tunes you're hearing, you got an idea that you can help with, there you go. Take me. Go ahead. Put it somewhere. All right. So let's get back to... I can't believe I actually erased... Did I actually erase that? No, I didn't. I didn't think so. All right. Right, so here's let me give you something else that maybe you guys have not heard. Here's something interesting. This is something that's not done either, and I got to be honest with you. I can't get this out of my head. The melody, and let me see if I can find this here. You're not alone. This is a melody that I've had haunting me for a long time. When you're alone, you're not alone. Open up your heart and let the sun shine through. This world we know, it can be cold. There are many things I need to say to you. When you feel all hope is gone, when you think you can't go on, you're not alone. Hold on to me when you're in need. Give to me your burdens, I will give you peace. And when you're confused and your heart is bruised, look up to the sky and know I have your soul. When you seem to lose your way, believe the words I say. You're not alone. And when you're alone, you're not alone. Open up your heart and let the sun shine through.
This world we know, it can be cold, and there are many things I need to say to you. You feel all hope is gone, when you think you can't go on, you're not alone. You're not alone. You're not alone. When you're alone, you're not alone. Open up your heart and let the sun shine through.
Thank you very much. That's something brand new. I've never played it, but it's been written for a little while and not finished. So I think it could use a bridge. It might use something. Hey, anybody got a bridge? Send it to me. We co-write. Billy has been kind enough to let me open at the Coliseum back in 14, so thank you. This is all originals, guys, by the way. It's MON-DAZE, so if you have them, I don't want to do too much of this because then I'll forget all the lyrics, and I really need this thing over here, the iPad. God bless everybody. It's happy hour. Let's be as happy as possible with what's going on right now. No negativity. Let's just put love out there into the universe, and I started recording that a few weeks ago. Before I put the keyboard in here, I had my drum set up, so I actually cut a drum track to it. I'm going to go back and listen to those files and see if there's anything there worth using. Yeah, I need a confounded bridge. The pool guy just showed up, Jake. You know, my Rasta pool friend. I don't know why. Max is a sweet dog, but he wants nothing more than to just tear this guy from curl to curl, from braid to braid. All right. All originals today, all original stuff, giving you all different stuff you may have never heard. I thank you so much for being here today for this episode of MON-DAZE. It's going to, who knows how long we'll do it. Maybe the first Monday of every month. If I'm feeling it like doing it more, and you guys, I know you guys will come around for this 420 celebration. It's 420 somewhere everywhere. So I thought maybe an afternoon show would be good for the people in Europe also. We are donkeys forever, Mandy. Just don't forget that. Speaking of, here's a brand new one. I don't know how many people have gamblers in your life. You got any gamblers? This song is clearly about gambling, okay? So let's see. Shut up! That's how you quiet them for like 2 seconds, then they start yelling again. There she goes. That's Allie. Allie could care less about anybody. Nope. So I figured, you know, after playing poker for a while, even though I don't play anymore, but I realized that I loved the game of poker. I don't like gambling. I don't like slot machines. I don't like gambling with the house. I like a game that's competitive. Poker's very competitive. You play it against other people, right? There's no house involved, but there's still the universe involved. There's still luck involved. There's still your own personal karma involved. And everyone has their own personal karma. There's some guys that play poker like absolute shit, and they win all the money in the world. Other guys play better. They don't get lucky. They don't whatever. But here's a little take on poker and a little take on, the way it is. I live my life intrigued by morality. I keep it close, I don't let it bother me. I waste my time chasing a fantasy. Play me some pokey, get this monkey off, it's choking my brain. Just one more time, that's what I'm telling me. It's not a lie, it's a crippling reality. Poker online, rockin' chair wannabes. It's something dirty, just a never-ending donkey parade. Gambling's a crime, some say they may be. It's just a crime, it's a stained spirituality. It's just a dime, I'll just keep telling me. Bend over, baby, it's a never-ending donkey parade. Go on, tell yourself lies. You think you're disguised from the ugly things they know about you. If you can't spot the fool at the table, it's you. Suddenly you realize you were the donkey. Yeah, donkey parade. Oh, donkey parade, yeah. I love me jackknife, diamonds, they're so shiny. Deep this disease, it begs for the self-pity. I win this hand, be right where I wanna be. Give me some Winnie chicken dinner just to ship it my way. Work in progress, people. It's brand new for you. Donkey Parade. So stay up all night, bitching about your bad beats. Go cry the river to the god of immorality. Make up your mind, escape the insanity, or just comfy on this never-ending donkey parade. Yeah, yeah, just a donkey parade. Oh, donkey parade. Little Clapton-esque bridge, little donkey parade. This is MON-DAZE. I'm Mike Delguidice. Thanks for tuning in. It's all originals, no covers today. Thank you so much, guys, for Donkeys Forever. That's right. Once again, thank you guys for sharing. It's everything. You guys are the ones that make this go out to the universe. People always say, well, how come this hasn't been heard? Like I said before, if you guys can keep helping, God bless you. And thank you for listening. Thanks for tuning into an all-original show on an afternoon. I couldn't be more happy with you guys and more grateful. So really, thank you so much. You guys have been helping out everything for me with everything. Support, tips, all different stuff. The fact that you tune in for an original show is enough for me. So going on 2:20 here, doesn't matter. It's early. You know me. I play 17 hours. So let's keep this going. Share the episode if you can right now. Let's try to share it to other people and get it kicked back up a little bit. Add some more people so we can make it longer and take it longer. And Donkey Parade, Love in Arms, Right Place, Heroes, Mona Lisa did that. You're Not Alone, Let Go. It's kind of a cool tune. Get so high, think you never come down. I'll let you guys in. It's something brand new. Never done it. I don't even have it written, so it's pretty much written. I've sent in my idea, but I don't have it dialed in yet. But I was thinking of this like almost like a Peter Gabriel meets who knows, but on the chorus, but definitely like some kind of chanting chorus. What made you get so high? You think you never come down? Yeah, when you're feeling like the king has tarnished his crown. You think you're all that, I know who you are. Just give up your hate, don't let it swallow you down. Hang your head in shame, you know my name. Hey, let go, let go. Said let go. Let go. Oh, let go. Let go. Made you get so high, you think you'll never come down. Yeah, think you're wrong now. The king has tarnished his crown. Let go. Let go. Let go. You can't let go. Let go. Let go. Let Go is the title of that one. Seems to be appropriate. Everything that was written recently seems to be appropriate. Getting people to just let down the hate and let down their guards. Started writing that probably about 5 years ago, but just it never had a purpose. Maybe it does now with everything going on. Kind of prophetic music. Prophetic music is when you write something, you have no idea what it's about, you know the lyrics mean something, and then all of a sudden 5 years later it comes back into focus and you know why you wrote the song. You're like, oh my God, that's why. But Let Go it is. There's Let Go. A couple of dark unreleased songs, but let me get to some other stuff I haven't played yet. I've done Daydream, done this one I haven't done yet. Little pop love song. You were the face I saw in a crowd. I was on stage and I dared to look
down. We stared at each other over and over again. You tried to kiss, I tried to resist. My eyes had never seen beauty like this. And I fell in love with you over and over again. We were both young and we wanted it all. So much in love but forsaken the cause. We shattered our lives over and over again. Back to the house on the cross side of town. Pretty blue dress I could still see it now. Making sweet love to you over and over again. We lived together, the ups and the downs. We took for granted the things we know now. We hurt each other, drifted away for a long time. We moved on, settled for less than we had, but love so strong found its way back to the heart. I see us older, the kids are all grown. Turn off the TVs, the laptops, the phones. Give all my love to you over and over and over and over again. Over again. Over again. You were the face I saw in a crowd. I was on stage and I dared to look down. And I fell in love with you over and over again.
Thank you so much. Over and over again. That's on the My Street CD. So it's happy hour. And we're calling this the 420 happy hour to include all the potheads because, let's face it, you can hide it all you want, but there's lots. You don't have to agree with it, just like you don't have to agree with drinking, you don't have to agree with other things, but whatever doesn't make somebody, treat somebody else like an asshole, that's all right in my book, all right. Not anything, but, Claudia, thank you very much. Lucia, thank you. All original music today. This is a Monday. It's all originals. It's the afternoon. Don't forget to tune back in on Wednesday for the normal Live on the Porch show. And please share the episode as much as possible. It really helps. For anybody just tuning in, this is a Monday thing. It's specific to Mondays. And it's specific to a happy hour. And it's also specific to no covers. No cover songs allowed. So one show a week or a month or every 2 weeks, whatever it is, whatever it's going to become. All original stuff, okay? So, here's one I love. Here we go. This is, it's one thing to go through a divorce in your own life, but to watch somebody else's divorce, that's what this song is about. And it's about taking care of your kids, man. Regardless of what you're going through in relationships, take care of your damn kids. Worry about their happiness. Don't scorn your ex because it feels good to you but hurts the child. Don't do it. Always think for your kids. And if you're a man that has to pay support, or if you're a woman that has to pay support, it goes both ways nowadays, believe it or not. Maybe not in New York, but around the world, then take care of your kids, and that's all there is to it. Be good, do the right thing, support, don't hide. That's what this song is about. It's about the end of a relationship, but ironically, not the end of one of mine.
You could be his sole protector, 11 million miles away. Be the answer to a question, but never given away. You could have your visitation, say you'd be there for your own. Right downtown, you know the answer when you're all alone. Yeah, unite. I get lost in silence sometimes, and I will survive. Without you, I will survive. You could have your share of reasons why your life never went your way, and inside you know you're hurting. You don't wanna say, yeah, yeah. And there'll be time enough for fighting, but can we find some time for play? 'Cause in the end we got each other, just to ease the pain. Yeah. I get lost in silence sometimes, and I will survive. Without you, I will survive. I get lost in silence sometimes, and I will survive. Without you, I will survive.
Survive. All right, I will survive. Not the one you're used to. It's the happy hour show, ladies and gents. God bless. Light up, spark them if you got them, smoke them if you have them. Take a sip to love, to peace everywhere. We're not talking about any negative stuff today, and we're not going to get into any discussions, at least not on this first program. All right. Here's one I wrote a long time ago that I just, I'm going to end up releasing on this because I'm really loving it. more than I did when I first wrote it. And I never really like anything I do. So if I'm liking it more now, maybe it's the time for it to be put out. Yeah. This is a song about restoration and reassurance and letting your kids know and the people that, as a man, that I'm in their life. If I'm their man, whether it be my daughters, my kids, my boys, Christina, anybody, my father, I'm here. I'm here for you, and I'm willing to do anything. So this is called "I Will."
I will be in your life when I can. I will be your man, and I will give everything that I am just to be your man. And I will remember the days while we're young. Remember the nights growing old, growing old. I will be there through all of your tears. Let me ease your fears, and I will give everything that I am just to be your man. And I will remember the days while we're young. Remember the nights growing old, growing old. And I will be in your life when I can. I will be your man.
God bless you guys. All right, all original stuff. It's MON-DAZE. We're gonna quit it in here in a little bit, and we're gonna do our normal after show. We're gonna do a little after show for the original stuff, so I could take questions and really talk about stuff more. Gotten a lot of tunes in already, so that's good. We're at 2 hours and 40 minutes. I mean, you know, that's like a fucking speck of dust compared to what we normally do. Forgive my language. Sorry. The after show, I'm not gonna forgive my language. I just talk how I talk. But during this, I'd like to be a little more, you know. I think the biggest issue in relationships always is trust. Is a little country song. I remember writing this in my mother and father's house on Tyler Avenue, and I remember an ironing board. And I had my guitar, and to me, this was the first tune that I had written that actually had a decent structure. More commercial, I would say. But just a song about trust.
She left her home inside, scarred she cannot hide. She gave him all she had. It's never enough. It's never enough. She says, how long before you break my heart? Oh, 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 how long before you break my heart? She beats a man she knows, thinks about his heart, but it's never enough. It's never enough. She says, how long before you break my heart? Oh, how long before you break my heart? She thinks about tomorrow, but tomorrow's just an old fantasy. She thinks about tomorrow, but tomorrow never comes. Tomorrow never comes. Tomorrow never comes. She says, how long before you break my heart? Oh, how long before you break my heart? How long? That's an old one that goes back to the Miller Place days, the band Miller Place. It was me, Adam Forgione, Chris and Matt Marshak. And How Long was the first song, I think, that got us launched as a band there. That's called How Long. I wrote it back in, How Long was written probably in 97. I'm going to think 97 or 98. It is MON-DAZE, something new, which is an all-original show, so no covers allowed here. Smoke them if you got them. It's the 420 show. It's happy hour. Do what you got to do. And I know you're loving my sexy legs today with these shorts. I'm not a shorts guy. I got to be honest with you, I'm not a shorts guy. I'm a longs guy. I need room. It's terrible. But, you know, this is what you get today on the split screen. You get a little... Christina loves these shorts. She loves when I wear shorts. Yeah, How Long was written that long ago. That'd be 1997 or something like that. Lots of those kind of tunes. All right. Me and Christina, we separated, I think, in the first time, not the only time, but in, I think it was 2000, or early 2001, very early. And I remember writing this song and then playing it for her when I had a visitation with Colby. So this is something that it's a question song. It's one of those songs that are just questions. You know, it's me talking to her, but at the same time in the bridge it's a question. And I think it's amazing that 20 years later it's kind of full circle in that way. So this is called Souvenir. Yesterday you were a lonely child. You came to me and said you'd be free if I could make you one of my souvenirs that would make you feel fine, like my Valentine Yesterday I was a lonely child. You came to me and said you'd be free, and I would make you one of my souvenirs, would make you feel fine on my wall of fame. From the day that I met you, I fell in love with you. And until that final hour, when the stars don't shine no more, will you be by my side? Will you be by my side on the day I die? From the day that I met you, I fell in love with you. And until that final hour, when the stars don't shine no more, yesterday you were a lonely child, and you came to me and set my soul free. You are my only lifelong souvenir. I will love you through my life and pain. On my wall of fame.
Here we are, all originals. No covers. And a bunch of people on an afternoon tuning in, and I so appreciate it. I can't thank you guys enough, really. As much as, I mean, I really appreciate the support you've been helping out with also. That's been being blessed out to other musicians with the tip cup and all that kind of stuff. But the truth is, you guys tuning in and watching, that's the greatest tip. It's not, you know, you guys watching is just, to me, still amazing. Can't thank you enough. Here's one that the My Street CD. This is the first song that we would do all the time upon coming in. After this, I'm going to do a little after show too. Hang out by the pool. It's nice. Well, it's not nice out. It's not so nice. It's not raining yet, but it's whatever. But we're going to hang by the pool. We're going to check the internet connection, make sure it's good, and we'll chat. We'll hang out. We'll talk. We'll do stuff. You know what I mean? We'll blaze. You know? Monday Blaze. Monday's Blaze. Give me some good names for an all-original show that represents happy hour but doesn't represent silliness. I want it to still be a serious thing, but you know what I'm saying. So help me out here. You know what I mean? There will be acoustic songs, of course, in the after set. So anything I haven't done here, which I pretty much covered a lot of stuff, will get done out there. I can tell you that. All right. Here's something, here's the special one. Once again, this is the love-hate between church, the disassociation from church and from religion, and embracing what I consider to be more spiritual ways of doing things and thinking. If you think you know something spiritually, you're a complete asshole. All right? If you think you've got it all figured out, you know it all. You've been here. You've been here. If you're spiritual, you believe in eternal life probably, although it could be a way of going. But think about it. It's not just about being. You guys know what I'm trying to say. I'm not even going to go there. All right. I told you I wasn't going to talk about anything, whatever. But this song is really about, even though I departed from organized stuff, that I'm telling you that my God is there. And just thinking about how God has been in my own life or the universe, whatever you want to call it, it doesn't matter to me. How karma has been, or whoever it is that you would attribute your life to, that's fine. I don't judge. And I just encourage you to be more spiritual like that. But for me, this is what it is for me. But having hope again and losing hope in people, not losing hope in people, but putting hope in people to bed as far as what my overall consensus of life is and the universe. We have more time than just here to get it right. I don't believe like all that stuff. So please, whether you believe in something or you don't believe in anything, if you don't believe in something, you're still believing in something. So this is talking about what I've seen in my own life and how I wish this could be a little bit different in the world. Just be good to each other, be really good to each other. When you go to bed at night, you pray, the things that are right, the things that are wrong, You can avoid it all you want. You could do whatever you can to make people think a certain way. Do the right thing.
Talking about forgiveness, talking about the things I left behind. Thinking about redemption, to live one day alone without my pride. 40 years of breathing, every day it seems a new surprise. In fairy tales they often fail, the author always seems to lose his mind. Give me Jesus all alone without the drama of the church. A religion made for those who need to find out all their worth. And a sense of trust and love for those who care. Oh, I know my God is there. Waiting on some answers for questions that I think are on my mind. Revolving doors have brought me more than my fair share of trouble in my mind. Restless souls are wandering, sheep without a shepherd there to guide. And pedophiles who walk the aisles in churches where we used to run to hide. Give me Jesus all alone without the robbing and the church. A religion made of kindness and a passion for the hurt. And a sense of trust and love for those who care. Oh, I know my God is there. Give me Jesus all alone with all the innocence of you. A hunger and a thirst to find the answers to the truth, and the feeling that there's nothing I can't bear. Oh, I know my God is there. Oh, I know my God is there. You better believe I know my Jesus cares. My God is there.
Mike's MON-DAZE Melodies. All right, gonna do a little after show by the pool, so I'm gonna do one more for you guys for this episode, or for this first part, I should say. It's MON-DAZE. It's all originals, no covers allowed. Can't thank you guys enough once again for tuning into this. Just come right back. Yeah, right after this. I'll be outside in about 5 or 10 minutes, and it's happy hour. It's early. It's not 12 o'clock at night. You got no excuse. All right. Once again, The Heroes is coming out tomorrow, I believe, on where you can download the music, put it onto Spotify, do whatever you got to do. I'm not sure if that's the first one that's going to go, but... All right, so until the end, this is one that seems to resonated with Brian Ruggles and some people at Billy Zampino. Played it for them. They ended up playing it for Billy, and Billy really liked it also, and said it reminded him of something McCartney like back in the day, in his prime, kind of. So it was a very nice thing to say. But until the end is a conversation. It's me and God, basically. Me talking to him. Will you look for me when I cannot be found? All that kind of stuff. I'll look for you when you cannot be found. Kind of a play between, me and God in a situation. And written after a divorce and the first time that I was away from my girls. And there's a line that talks about being outside of a hotel or inside of a hotel. And that's a metaphor just for feeling like there is no home anymore. There's no together with the kids anymore. So no matter where I am, no matter where they come and visit, no matter what I do, it doesn't have a home feeling. It has a hotel feeling. So until the end is a prayer between me and God, right after a very hard time. And don't forget, right after this, after show coming right up, we're going to hang a little, okay?
Did you find me there again, outside our old hotel? You have grown and I but I've been fine as well. Can I build a bridge between your heart and mine? Take away your pain and make it mine until the end, my faithful friend, till the end. Did you find me there again, inside our old hotel? Years have gone, and still you're on my mind, but can you tell? Will you look for me if I cannot be found? Tell me that you'll always be around until the end, my faithful friend, till the end. Yeah, 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 yeah. I will look for you if you cannot be found. I'll say to you I'll always be around until the end, my faithful friend, till the end. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Until the End off of Miller Place. Thank you so much, guys. All right, tuning out for you. Don't forget, every Wednesday, every Saturday, live on the porch. I will see you in a little bit. We're going to have a little chat by the pool. Not sure if I'm going to sing anymore. That's a lot. But we will chat if you feel like it. All right, man. And, 420. God bless. All right, we'll see you in a few. Can't thank you guys enough for supporting and coming out in the afternoon and listening for as long as you have. It's been a long show. All right, so thank you so much, guys. I'll see you in a bit. All right. I'm sure it's going to be dinner time, too, and Maxie will be the same. Bye. Just as I say his name.